What's up, guys? This is Brad, one of your head judges for the Never Forgotten Games. I'm just coming to talk to you about the floater workout for this year. This workout is dedicated to Contra Costa County Fire Captain Matthew Burton and Engineer Scott Desmond. What this floater workout is going to look like, you're going to have basically two different teams inside of your team. You're going to have partners 1 and 2. So if you are a co-ed or a master's team, you're going to have 1 male and 1 female athlete for partners 1 and 2. And then for partners 3 and 4, you're going to have 1 male, 1 female athlete if you are co-ed or masters. From the start, 0 to 8 minutes, each partner is going to have 4 minutes to complete an AMRAP of 30 calories for the guys, 25 calories for the ladies, assault bike, followed by 300 feet of shuttle runs. Those are ran in 50 feet increments. And then with that remaining time in that 4-minute window, you're going to complete max reps of axle bar DT at 110 for the guys and 70 for the ladies. I'll get into what DT looks like in a second. There will be a 1-minute transition for the judge to go from partners 1 and 2 to partners 3 and 4. For partners 3 and 4, starting at the 9-minute mark all the way to the 15-minute mark, each partner is going to have 3 minutes to establish a 1-rep max front squat. This will be taken from the rack. There will be racks there for you to use, and your teammates can help you change weights. But yes, there is a 1-minute transition. Each partner is going to have 3 minutes. So from the 9-minute window, or the 9-minute mark, to the 12-minute mark, one athlete goes, and then at that 12-minute mark, it's going to switch to the athlete number 2 for the front squats. For your shuttle runs, like I said, they will be done in 50 feet increments. You will need to make sure that you start behind the line, and you will be also finishing over the line. Both feet must cross over the line, and you do need to touch the hand with one ground, or touch your hand to the ground, only one. And then the last rep on your shuttle runs, you can just run through the line. You do not have to touch the ground once you cross it. Axle bar DT. If you're not familiar with DT, what it looks like is you have 12 deadlifts, 9 hang power cleans, and then 6 shoulder to overhead. On the deadlifts, you need to make sure that your knees and your hips are extended with your shoulders behind the bar every single rep. For your power cleans, your knees and hips need to be extended, and your elbows need to be in front of the bar, showing that you're actually maintaining a front rack. And then finally, for your shoulder to overhead, the bar needs to start in the front rack, and you need to have your knees, your hips, and your elbows extended overhead. It does not matter how you get the bar there. So if you're going to strict press, if you're going to push press, if you're going to push jerk, or you're going to split jerk. Totally up to you on that one, but it needs to go from your shoulder to overhead. You need to show control at the top before you bring that down. Otherwise, your judge will not count that rep. And then finally, for your front squat, the bar is going to start from the rack. You're going to unrack it. You need to make sure when you squat, your hips do go below your knee, the common phrase below parallel, as well as your rep is finished with your knees and your hips fully extended, and you still maintain that front rack. You need to make sure you show control at the top. So what that's going to look like, I'm not going to bike for you because everyone knows what biking looks like. For your shuttle runs, the only points I want to make there is, again, you need to make sure that your feet start behind the line. And because this is a demo, I've now run the length of the line. Both feet need to cross the line, and then I can touch the ground, turn around, and continue with my run. For your axle bar DT, 12 deadlifts, making sure, again, the bar starts on the ground. You come all the way up, knees and hips fully extended with your shoulders behind the bar, and then you go all the way back down. For your hang power cleans, this is going to be from the hang position. So that means from at the hips or to the knees or below the knees, it cannot touch the ground. From there, you're going to get that bar in the front rack, show that control, and then you can drop it back down. But that bar does need to pass your hip crease in order for it to be counted as a hang. And then finally, for your shoulder overhead, you need to have that bar in the front rack. And however you get that bar over your head, you need to make sure that your knees, your hips, and your elbows are locked out at the top. For your front squat, like I said, it will be from the rack. So you will unrack the bar. You're going to squat. And when you squat, again, you're going to make sure that your hips pass below the height of your knees. And you're going to stand up, making sure that your knees and your hips are fully locked out and you still have that front rack position. If you have any questions, please reach out to the page. We'll be happy to get back to you as soon as we can. Good luck.